Hey, so I've had a few requests of how to replace the rear spark plugs on a Taurus. I did do a video, but it was very crappy. I shot it on my cell phone and edited it together as quickly as I could possibly do it, and still didn't add the audio in that I thought I was going to add, and then just used one of the audio tracks off the MGM. So I'm going to show you the bolts and everything. This is going to be a quick direct upload, no editing, no nothing like that. I'm not going to take it apart, but I'll show you what you need to take off in order to get to it and what you need to replace while you're at it. Okay, on the engine, if you got one of these, the Durtex, you're going to have these little 6 bolts here, and then there's one here, here. So you're going to replace all those, or I'm sorry, you're going to remove all those. And over here, I forgot to put it back on, but here's the story. This was actually bolted on, and I didn't tighten the bolts, so it kind of fell off and I lost the bolts. So I just kind of let it hang or whatever it wants to do. Once you remove that, go back over to this side. I believe this is your EGR valve. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm going to assume it is. You got 2 upper bolts that you need to remove way back here. You need to remove those. Once you remove those, everything else should slide around. I did remove my my intake pipe here. I removed that so it give it more of a flexibility. And then of course, remove the vacuum hose off there. So when you remove all that, you can just lift on this side and the whole thing will kind of slide up. You don't want to just take it off, but you do want to slide it up a little bit. When you do that, and if you've been driving as long as I did without replacing your spark plugs or spark plug wires, there's a lot of grime inside those little chambers. So while you're there, go ahead and scrub those and get that out. And then you'll have gaskets. I think the first set that I had was the like the cork board kind of material. I removed all that and got these rubber ones. It comes with the 2 that you need, and they go on only on, like, this one will only go here and this one will only go here. They won't fit otherwise, and they're rubber, so they're reusable. I think I paid like $7 or something for those. So when you remove all that and you replace your spark plugs, you can disconnect all the caps, or you can do them individually so that you don't get the firing order out of order. And same thing with the spark plug wires. Replace them one at a time. That'll keep you from getting it all misfiring and having more issues. But do replace the spark plugs and the wires at the same time. I replaced all the spark plugs and all the wires but one, and so it had a misfire issue and I had to take it all apart again to do it and get that one fixed. So that's how that goes, and then you just put it back in order as what you took it off. That way it makes it fit back together better. So that's that. And if I get around to the summer of doing it again for a tune-up, I will try to get that video up. But this should help with how to get this off. But you do have to remove your intake manifold to get to it.